Welcome to Rom Wills Money Matters. Work smart for your money. Work smart because I'm going to tell you what, there's so much out there, so much money to be made. And a major issue is a lot of people work harder than they have to for the money. You know, you want to work harder, but you don't want to work harder than you have to. You don't want to do anything extra. So regardless of what the endeavor is it a job? Is it a business? You want to figure out how to make it smarter. And by smarter, more efficient. You can get more done. You not put under the same amount of pressure. I'll use myself as an example because I know I have 3 YouTube channels, really 4, but the 4th one's been defunct and I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do to get that fired up again. Actually, I have an idea. But here's the thing. What I've done is I've lessened the amount of time that I'm actually working on YouTube videos. Because, you know, some people talking they doing 60 hours, all this stuff. I give it, how much time I put into these videos? The YouTube side, maybe 10 hours a week. But it used to take a whole lot more time. But what did I do? I figured out a way to record them, edit them, get them uploaded in a way that gives me a lot of free time. I just got more efficient with it. Like whenever you have a business, try to figure out how can you work it in such a way that you can not only make money, but make more money. But then you can do everything efficiently. Oh, and let me correct something. I said 10, give it 15 hours a week. Anyway, look, you want to work smart. Okay, how can I do this? What's the rhythm? Like the timing. Like with me, it's like I record all my videos on one day. All my couch videos like this for all my channels. All right, boom. That's a certain amount of time. And then I do the car videos, but that's easy. That's pretty much the only editing I really do with that is make sure I don't say something I would regret. And every now and then, if y'all notice I edit cut in one of my car videos, I might have cursed or said something or misspoke something that, that I don't want. And even then, that's not really work, because I'm not adding music to it or anything like that. And the whole deal with the car videos is the flow. So it's not really even work. And it uploads on its own. You hit the, upload button, it pretty much does it on its own. But it's smarter, but then it gives me more time to do other stuff, Because like I said, I've cut down, even on my other platforms, and doing it in such a way where, now that brings in a few more hours, but even then, maybe 5 more hours. So everything's done in maybe 20 hours, everything. All my platforms and everything. But done in such a way, it's done in such a way where, okay, it's efficient, I got time, I can edit well, and then I got other stuff I can work on. Boom. So that's the thing, working smart, getting as much money, really getting more money. But all I did was just change how I did things. Now I got not just getting money, but time, which is valuable. So even every business you have, okay, how can you make this more efficient? What can you do to get things done faster? Maybe you have to schedule things on a certain day and stick to the schedule. You might have to, it could be something as simple as just finding the right connections. But just like, what can you do to bring in more money? Now, because some people, they work hard, but they working hard because there's a romanticism with just saying you worked hard. So people say, I worked hard, but that's not very efficient. That isn't very efficient because you're taking up too much time. The time that you free up by doing things more efficiently, like I said, you can work on other projects. You can bring in more money-making tools and vehicles to make more money, and then having just time to rest and everything. So you want to, like, whatever you do, whether it's a job, okay, on the job, how can you make this process more efficient? How can you make it easier? What type of rhythm do you have? What do you eat? Hey, even eating. you know? Because, okay, like say the eating part, it's something that, you know, like I remember when I was working in the government. And, you know, I go get a nice big lunch, but then I got the itis. For those that don't know, the itis mean you just drowsy and everything. All that food, your stomach trying to digest the food and everything, so you get a little tired. So I said, okay, how can I make this better? Because now it's affecting my efficiency in the afternoons after lunch. It's affecting it, you know, and this isn't a civilized country where they have siestas. Okay, what can I do? Eat differently. Eat differently. In fact, there was one job I just didn't take. There was a crew of us. We just didn't take lunch until they told us we had to. But we would just get everything done. It was boom, boom, boom. We take maybe a couple of breaks, but we just kept going, just straight through, no lunch. It was actually more efficient, but it was some law that we had to follow. We had to take lunch. So I was like, okay. But we were actually more efficient. So you want to see, how can you do your job more efficiently? How can you work your business? Like, you always think that, like, how can you cut down any process? What can you do? Like, say your business is making soap. I just happen to like that example. Your business is making soap. What can you do? Like, say it takes you, I don't know, 30 hours to make all the soap products. What can you do to bring that down to 20? You know, do you have to get equipment? Do you have to do things a different way? Do you have to hire some extra person? What can you do to make it more efficient? That's working smart for your money. You know, you're not doing this extra stuff where you're just like, because I'll use myself again. When I was making all these videos, the way I was doing it at first, that was taking up some time. That was taking up a lot of time. And, you know, it was messing with a brother's sleep. So I just changed everything up. Oh, and real quick, don't hit me up saying, hey, well, I can help, I can do this. No. That was the whole point of me switching up, doing things different. That way I can still do everything and still make more money. And it's important to keep money in my pocket. So anyway, though, I want y'all to think about that. What can you do? What can you do to work smarter? You know? What can you do? How can you make it more efficient? Very important. So, anyway, that's it for this one. Y'all know the deal. Let's go make that money.